So if you're going to follow along yourself, or if you're watching this later and want to do the same steps, this thread on our fabulous Uber Entertainment forums is the one all about doing the PA mods. Right now there is a mod manager that the community has produced to help manage what mods you have installed and enable, disable them, those sorts of things. And I'm going to go ahead and use that. I had seen it before, and Zaphod resent me the link so that I can get started and use those things. One thing to bear in mind is that the way mods work right now may change in the future to make it so that we don't we want to make sure that mods are working really well for everybody. We don't want to accidentally have like a new version of our game install over the mods or anything like that. So the way it currently works now is there's a mods directory in which you put your mods, and it parallels the files that we use for the game itself. So as background, all the UI that you see, the kind of non-3D UI you see in Planetary Annihilation, is actually created by web pages, and then we use a utility called Coherent to render those web pages, and then we draw them over the game, the 3D game when it's running. And that's how we do both the lobbies and everything in the pre-game UI, and how we do the in-game UI for like showing your economy and the build bar at the bottom and all that sort of stuff. So if you have ever tinkered around with changing web pages or making your own web pages, then you're probably in a pretty good position to be able to experiment with making mods for Planetary Annihilation. And the way you do that typically is you might take one of our web pages that we ship with the game and move it over to the mods directory, kind of register your mod, which is in just a text file where you just describe what your mod is called, and it finds the directory for you, and then you change it in whatever ways you feel necessary to make the client UI better for you. So there's been a few mods that we've seen that are, perhaps popular mods. One of them is this Hot Build 2, which is meant to help you with some of the hotkeys that you use in the game. And right now, when I play the game, since I don't use any mods up till now, I always just click on the build bar at the bottom and place my units or do whatever I'm going to do that way. So that'll be one of the ones I want to get, because I know that it kind of makes it so that I can do a little bit more keyboard-based selection. Now, keyboard-based selection will be a little bit interesting for me because I use the Dvorak keyboard, so I may have to switch to the QWERTY keyboard, but we're going to see how it goes. So I'm really just waiting for Zaphod to be ready. Just checking on him right now. Alright, well I think he may need a couple more minutes to be ready, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start looking at this for the installation and run this installer. I'm sure it's completely safe. Actually, I have antivirus software, and you should too. I wonder if that's where I installed Planetary Annihilation. Sure. So let me just look at where I've got my files. Yep, I did have it there. can't tell if it installed it or if it's built in to the game as a result. Anybody in chat know? Oh, here it is. Just calling Zaphod now.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good stuff.
Quite loud. Okay.
Oh.
In fact, it sounds like your microphone's peeking out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let me have a look through my settings.
Okay. Meanwhile, I've gone ahead and installed the mod manager from the page you sent me, and now I'm looking for the PAMM.HTA, which I don't know where that is.
Oh. I don't know. Basically, I use PAM v 2.0. I haven't upgraded to 3.0 yet, so I'm not sure if there's many differences.
It's so exciting.
But it's pretty good. He keeps adding loads of new features and just making it really easy to install mods.
Nope, that's not it.
I'm just having a look at my one. Yeah, I've got a pam.hta file.
And it is in your C:\Planetary Annihilation directory?
Yeah, it's in the root Planetary Annihilation directory. Did you open up the exe and everything?
Yes, I did. I ran the installer.
You're on Windows, right?
True.
Okay. Open up your Planetary Annihilation folder. I'll have a look on Twitch.
Yep, I have it here.
Be right back.
No problem. The question I got in chat is, can you play with people who aren't using the mods you're using? Yes, you can play with the people who aren't using those mods. Oh, here it is on my desktop. Check that out. Let's do that. Okay, I found it, and go ahead and give it...
The top one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the stream's probably about 15 seconds behind, so I can't really watch it.
Yeah, that's alright. True. Alright. We seem to be fully operational now. Yeah, the mods on the client side that we're talking about today are kind of UI only, so there's no gameplay mods that you can do at this time. Another question from the chat is so there's no really no significant edge to using certain mods right now. I think there is an edge to be gained, and as we go through it, we'll kind of see what that edge is. But you know, keyboard shortcuts or maybe line builds versus area builds, you know, those sorts of things are tiny edges that help your efficiency. Okay. Got that done. And got a giant feature list, and that's great.
So just scroll over to available mods, and then you can browse all the ones you want to download.
Okay. Should we like try them one at a time and go over them, or?
Yeah, I imagine if you install them all, then you'll just not know which ones are which.
Right. I think that'd be more informative both to me and our viewers. So now I had a link from before that's Hot Build 2, and I see Hot Build 1 is up here on top. Is that what you recommend, or what's the first one you think you would have people use?
In terms of essential one, Mod Batch is the first one. Is that in the list? Yeah, probably the one at the very bottom. I think it's sorted by last updated at the moment. You can sort it by title as well. So at the very bottom,
mod batch size?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all that does is change my shift click from 5 to 100, right?
Yeah, which sounds small, but I consider it essential. I'd find it really hard to play without it.
No, I really agree.
It gets asked on almost every video I upload.
When I first saw you do that, I had that question. I was like, how is he doing this magicalness? And I realized that it's not a very difficult mod, but okay. I don't know if I need to launch PA and like demo that separately.
No, do that separately. Some of the other bigger ones, it does make sense to do one at a time.
Let's see, circle the line.
Yeah, I mean, I would give that one a go.
Yeah.
Personally, that
written by you. And what else?
I'm not certain if you have the precise same ones as me. I'm going to go through from the bottom of the last updated. Economy efficiency. That I really recommend that one. I found that one particularly useful. I think you should do that, and then we can have a look at it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and install that. Yeah, that's the one that changes the economics bar at the top from the default to. Okay, so are we set?
Yeah, do you want to type password in Skype, and we can jump in a game together?
Sure. Alright, I will create a new game. Choose US Central, the location of, well, me.
Yeah, it won't matter. So I think all the mod manager really does is put the mods in the right place and adjust the UI mod list file for you.
Okay.
Are you planning to sort of streamline the mod install process so anyone can do it? Well, you're having like a mod installation in the game, aren't you?
Yes, at some point we would like to have like a kind of built-in mod manager. I don't think it's the most urgent things on our like want the UI to change for the better list.
Yep.
I just threw an A on there just for laughs.
What do you think of the circle to line build?
Conceptually, I like the idea quite a bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to build in circles.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was going to ask.
Alright, we got so many choices, I can't help but not pick that one because it's so bad. So I'll pick this one, even though I'm not actually thinking we're going to play this out. But, you know, how can you not compulsively choose the best spot you can find?
I don't think I'm in game.
Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, you see that you're not connected. Well,
I clicked ready and nothing happened. And then you started talking about the game that I wasn't in. I'll see whether I can reconnect.
oh, I see, or it looks like you might be back in the game.
Login accepted, just waiting to get into game.
Alright. Well, it's still in the selecting and waiting for other players to select state, so you're relatively safe for now.
I'm just generating the planets. Oh, here we go, I'm in pretty quick. Just waiting for the spawn points to appear.
I joke that I pressed my evil disconnect other players button, but those jokes don't usually go where you want them to.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright. So I guess the key thing is that up at the top there it says it's added like the 33% as you build a metal extractor, and then the 100%, which is, I guess, your utilization. Is that right?
The left figure shows your metal efficiency. The right figure shows your power efficiency, and then the middle shows your actual total build efficiency.
So why does it say my metal efficiency is 57% when I'm using 17? I'm sorry, I'm using 30, but I'm only generating 17.
Because you're using more than you're generating right now. And then if you get to a point when you start stalling, then it'll adjust the middle figure to show what your total build rate is due to the stall.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Okay, now I'm going to show you guys on the stream something that I was pretty excited about. So I'm building this this air factory that Zaphod knows nothing about, or Zaphod I mean, and I'm going to queue up some scouts. I'm going to queue up 100 scouts in one click because I've got that other mod, and then I'm going to grab the factory and choose patrol, and I'm going to select and I'm going to drag it. Oops, is it not working yet? Oh, maybe that's only in a private build. It's terribly embarrassing. Well, the plan is to make it so you can drag the patrol out beyond the edges of the planet, and it will patrol anywhere, and we'll just choose random places inside that. So it will automatically kind of just choose a random place in the patrol, and then go patrol to that location for you. And the benefit of that, obviously, that it just kind of chooses places automatically and will scout for you. And if you choose any area command, if I were to choose like this guy and say attack, and I draw an area, like attack says kill everything in this area. I'm completely stalling my economy while I talk about this. If you go outside the edge, it automatically does the whole planet. So now this plane is like, oh, I want to kill everything in the planet that's an enemy. So that's pretty cool. And then patrol will do the same thing. It'll be like, oh, I want to go pick a point anywhere on the planet and go there and fly my scout there. And then I'm going to pick another planet anywhere on the planet, point anywhere on the planet, and go there. So area patrol will be pretty sweet when it comes to doing things like scouting and stuff like that. So what do you usually look for with these efficiencies up here, or the...
Good question. Well, initially when I saw the mod, I didn't really think it'd be very useful. And then I sort of just installed it and tried to see what happened. And I find in a lot of my games, you'll be in a situation where it's, say, minus 50 metal, minus 20,000 power. And it'll be like, oh, that power looks really, really bad. But then when you look at the efficiencies, you can see that your limiting factor for your build rate is maybe not the thing you thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you should actually be sending out engineers to get out mechs before you start concentrating too hard on power.
Because you don't have the capacity to consume your metal even if you had more energy.
Mm-hmm. So it lets you know what the limiting factors of your eco are, rather than just relying on your actual positive and negative values of eco.
Alrighty.
Obviously, a lot of people kind of want like a repeat build queue, which I guess you guys are probably adding, but personally I just find, you know, I only tend to build one type of unit at the moment from each factory. So plus 100's just what I need.
Yeah. Yeah, I find that I often do build, you know, like, I'll have one air factory and I'll be like, okay, build, you know, 5 or 15 fighters and then 5 bombers, and 15 fighters and 5 bombers. So I'll like do a repeat there. I think there's actually a capability to do that automatically as well. Did I find anybody? Am I scouting that I didn't actually pay attention to? Oh yeah, I did. Found that guy. It's an AI. Hey Zaphod, did I find you? Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes. Found both of you. The guy I said that's an AI, that's actually you. Yep, there you are.
So yeah, maybe like start stressing your eco a little bit, and you'll hopefully get to see the economy efficiency in action.
Okay, so right now I am negative on energy, but I have energy to spare, and I'm negative on power, and negative on metal, and I don't have metal to spare. And oops, it changed a little bit there because my commander is walking to do something completely safe and not at all threatening to you in any way. And okay, now he's building something completely innocuous and not a proxy base, and now it's going down as the metal goes down to 0. It never actually goes to 0. Let's see, where are you? I'll just send these guys to, you know, scout you. So it's kind of in the yellow, and then it pops back up into the green 100%.
Are you sure you found me and not the AI?
Pretty sure. Oh, if I go do that, that guy is going to run into trouble. That's fine. I think I'm going to see if I can keep him from getting too expandy. Why do you doubt me?
I don't know, I just haven't seen anyone yet. Oh, I found someone. I found the AI.
Yes.
Oh, I found you as well.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right on the other planet, you're pretty safe.
That's what I would say too, in that situation. Wow, everything's so far away. These guys are idle. Need to get to work. Forget that, I want this so much more. Beep beep. Beep beep. That doesn't sound good. Why are there fewer of my docks over here?
You're trying to send them at my base, are you?
No, no.
Because, just for the record, I find that to be unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Oh, look at this interesting, you know, I don't really want to say pathing problem, but pathing problem.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a game on a metal planet, so this is pretty new to me.
Oh yeah? I think the metal planets are awesome and beautiful.
I also think they're awesome and beautiful, but they're a little cramped.
They are. We actually did some changes recently to some of the way elements of the planet, like we call them the decals, show up, to make it so that they would function a little better, so that they would not quite put as much stuff cramped together. So you know how there's these like platformy areas with like the two ramps on each other side? At certain small sized planets, they would actually block off some of the bridges. So we made a modification to make it so that we could kind of dynamically decide how much to place those so that we could avoid that kind of problem.
I find that Earth planets in general are pretty cramped. There's just too many mountains.
Too many mountains.
And cracks.
I feel like right about there, actually. Let's see. We got going over here. Need stuff. I guess I should defend this stuff. I will do that. I hear music. Is music a good sound or a bad sound?
Music. Just in-game music.
In-game music. Oh, look at those. Those are tanks. I'd recognize them anywhere. Alright. Come make friends with your tanks.
We have come to liberate you.
Thanks! You're just gonna go around? That's your big plan? Now usually when you walk tanks towards somebody's base, you bring a commander. I'm confused.
That's my idea. I'm gonna confuse you.
Oh no, fighting! Okay, here we go. Alright, well that was nice. Oh, I see your proxy base there, that's cool.
You're welcome to visit anytime.
That's awesome. awesome. You are such a giving guy.
Oh, the bloody AI is attacking me!
Why do you think I added him?
I thought you added him for nefarious purposes, and you have succeeded.
Yes, well, I just didn't want to be too simple.
Yeah, it's quite cramped trying to build things on here.
It's terrible.
I guess it's kind of better you have to make choices, but...
Yeah. Where are you going? Oh, you're just gonna build that radar right there? That seems kind of obnoxious. And a pelter? That's super rude, dude. It's alright, I got some pelters there too.
Oh dear, thanks for letting me know that.
Oh, I thought you noticed them last time when they were killing your tanks.
No, no, not at all. I'm getting a lot of jerkiness. I'm not sure why.
You weren't just gonna build a couple pelters, you were gonna build like one pelter, you're gonna build like a couple.
When do I ever build more than one pelter?
When do you ever build one of anything in this game?
I usually build one nuke.
Really?
And I build one anti-nuke as well. We can move on to other mods if you want.
Sure. Since I don't know this is gonna go that great. Okay, so we should actually just talk one more moment about this one. So currently, it happens that my energy is at 55%. My metal says 276, 67% or 87% in blue. And my energy is negative at 46%. So I think that means I'm like really under energied, right?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Basically, yeah, just kind of look at the percentages and the actual positive negative income figures. They are attacking you at all?
Oh no, AOs don't do that.
Oh, excellent.
It's like a special rule, right?
Is that hard coded?
Yeah, if meta.
So yeah, I find the economic efficiency is most useful during a stall.
When you're floating eco?
No, when you're stalling.
No, this is not good. Well, you gonna send all those guys for a glorious attack, or what's going on here?
Okay. I think you've got more than enough to defend there.
I hope so.
I've got these lovely choke points to get through.
Yeah, choke points are delicious. Recommend you use them all the time.
Oh no, look, come on, you've got pelters now. There's no point in this. This is ridiculous.
I've only got one. Oh wait, no, I built a couple more. No, I built two. I got two. Take it back.
Two is more than enough.
Alright. Oh man, those tier 2 bombers are so good.
Oh, tier 2 bombers, lovely.
Oh, it's coming for my bombers. No. The chase is on. So rude. How are we doing here? Am I losing yet?
Yeah, I'm getting tons of jerkiness. I'm not sure why.
Is that right?
Yep.
Maybe it's, no, I can't think of why.
What graphics card are you on?
I've got a pretty nice NVIDIA card. One thing you can do is you can press Control P, and it will tell you what your client frame rate is, and then it will also tell you as you continue to press Control P, like, you know, some idea of like what the server's running at and what the sim's running at, and so you can kind of just diagnose right there. If your client's frame rate isn't great, then you'll figure that out there, and you can say, oh, it's a client problem, or if it's server's running fine and the client's not running fine, then that's like just a different symptom.
Well, client is running at 25 to 40, fluctuating quite a bit, and server's running at 30, sim's running at 10.
Sorry, what did you say the client was running at?
It's fluctuating quite a bit between 25 and 40.
Well, that's pretty good, right? It shouldn't be that jerky.
Yeah, but just units keep jumping around. No idea. This AI, he's such a tryhard.
What a jerk.
What's with all this T2 air? Didn't you know T2 air's OP?
Yeah, like, what's with not building things you know are OP? I don't get that.
It's called being a gentleman.
Oh, I'm sorry, I mistook this for war.
Oh, all's fair in love and war then.
That's right. Okay, good times and all. I think that the outcome is uncertain, and that's the perfect point to maybe go try another mod.
Sure.
Okay. Let me find my commander. And, press a little bit of delete button. Oh, you got me.
I might have been about to drop a nuke on your head.
Is that right? You did mention the word nuke, and that was probably a hint. Oh, yeah, you got a lot of fabbers working on that. Still a little ways to go.
It won't take long.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be ready, that's for sure. Meanwhile, the AI has done quite a lot. Do you have, you don't have orbital or anything, right?
No. I'm gonna nuke your grave. Rest in peace. Should we go back to Pam then?
Yeah. Just tracking this nuke. Kaboom. Glorious nuke. And I assume we quit PA in order to make use of these mods, or it doesn't really matter. You can go back to the main menu, right?
I would quit PA and install and then go back in.
Okay. So one thing is, if you're working on one of these mods, you know, essentially each of those pages on the hard drive are just web pages. So as you work on it, you can actually just press F5 in the game UI, and it will reload the current page, which means it will it should scan there and find your your mod right there. So I suspect you don't need to exit PA, but for the purposes of this, maybe we should maybe we should test it. How crazy would that be?
It might well work with PA open, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it probably would. I'm gonna test it. What could go wrong? I can't find mod man.
Well, that's not a default launcher.
Yeah, maybe not. I have to have a way to get the internal builds and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually based on using an internal login versus an external login, so the launcher itself is not particularly interesting. Okay, so I'm going to available mods, and what's next on your recommendation list?
We'll just start from the bottom, sorting by last updated, and I'll go through them. Okay,
circle the line, hot build 2. Should I get that?
Oh, at the start. Okay, wait. Yes, get that one. It's one that takes a little bit of setup.
Install a required dependency floating framework. Okay.
I think
and settings manager. Okay.
Just install that, and I think it installs it automatically.
Fabulous. Okay, looks like it's done.
So the floating UI thing allows you to drag your windows about different extra UI elements that you have.
Sorry, the what does?
The floating UI API.
Oh, it just makes the windows movable? Gotcha.
Useful.
Alright.
When you have multiple mods.
Especially then.
So hot build done?
Yep.
Okay, moving along. Installed mods list can be useful. I wouldn't bother installing it, but it's there just to let you know what you've got at the moment. So it adds a little option called mods to your main menu.
Oh, I see.
That allows you to see what you've got installed if you tend to change between different things. PA stats. I'm not sure whether that's one you're interested in, but that's one I definitely use.
Yeah, that's one to kind of track your progress and how your win-loss stuff, right?
Yeah, there's also well, this is by Cola Colin. He made a website as well where you can view your stats, and if your opponent has it, you can view theirs as well. You can see how your economic efficiency was, how much you wasted. You can watch your APM. You can also look at your build queues and see what order you built everything, and scroll along through time to see what order you built.
Okay, yeah. So in the chat, one of our Planetary Vanguards, SXX, has mentioned that if you use F5 to reload for mods, if you mess up a JavaScript, the hotkeys won't work, and then you won't be able to reload the coherent view. So he's saying that if you put a JavaScript error in there, it ruins F5 because F5 is handled by coherent, and then if it's not, if it's got a JavaScript error, it can't run that, and so you're toast. So obviously the answer is never make a JavaScript error. Okay, are you recommending I install more than one, several of these at a time now, or floating? Floating?
I think so.
Okay. PA stats. I'll go ahead and install that, just so we can look at it. Anything else you wanted me to do?
I would put the commander health display on as well.
Let me see if we can find that. I've lost it.
You can maximize that window, by the way.
Sure. I don't know if it's easier to read, but... Oh, there it is.
You can see like 20 at a time rather than 4 or 3. Danzel, I'll get...
Danzel in the chat saying, get some of the mods with Danzel in the author field.
Yeah. Next round, I'll show you some of his that are really good.
Okay. Okay, we'll do those next time. Next round featuring Danzel. All right. So I'm just gonna hit F5 here, and hold on. I have to carefully read this. Okay. All right. Well, hitting F5 did in fact reload the PA stats mod, so I think we got our answer. You don't actually have to restart the game.
That's good.
All right. So should we just start a game then?
Mhm. Anything but Metal Planet, please.
Anything but Metal Planet. Got it.
Prefer not Earth, maybe, or actually, just do whatever. Just not Metal Planet.
We appear to have a moon as our starting planet, and I know you're a big fan of that.
Mhm.
All right, locked. What did I choose? Oh, right. That was the password I chose. Same password.
Mhm.
In honor of Garrett, I'll choose the Orange Army. So our graphics guy found a big perf improvement a couple days ago. So in our next build, we'll have another big chunk. It will actually probably help with metal planets quite a bit, and Earth planets. Anything with lots of features like trees.
Yes, I have big problems with Earth planets. Well, I have to make them deserts or put loads of water in so I don't get too many trees.
Well, this may be a little bit better than that now.
Well, I'm getting a new graphics card, so everything should be perfect.
Yeah, that will help. I can tell you what my graphics card is if you're curious.
Oh, I'm getting the best graphics card I can get.
Okay. I've got a GeForce GTX 690.
Oh, well, let's just say mine's better than yours.
I do believe we were looking at the graph and mine was not at the top, but awesome for you. That is great.
I also need it to be better because I record everything. I'm connecting to server, but I'm not entering.
Yeah, it shows you waiting in the room, but not joined the team. Oh, there you are.
Everything's preloaded though, so I'm ready.
Oh, you ready? Ready?
Mhm.
Clicking it. Shazam. Okay, so I predict Zaphod will start there and want to go here.
You probably should have played without AI.
What's that?
You probably should have played without AI.
Oh, that's so boring. Okay, so we got send data to PA stats and show live updates on the webpage. Oh, that's so exciting. So I can like see live updates while I'm playing the game?
Mm-hmm.
So exciting. Can I track yours while I'm playing the game?
Gears?
Track yours.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I've enabled it, so it should do. But,
PAstats.com?
I'll get you a link. In fact, I will link you directly to our game, and other people can watch it too. I think we just have to start the game.
Do you want me to give you a moment before I click start, or should I start now?
Just go for it right now.
Now, there's probably a hotkey I could be using to do this next step, but I don't know it. So.
Yeah, this is the thing. It would have been a little bit better without AIs, just so you can set everything up.
Oops.
It's no problem there.
You know, I thought I moved that out of the way, but I did not. Why is it better without AIs?
Just because you're going to need to go into the settings menu and set up hotkeys and stuff like that.
Oh, well, I could have done that before the game started, right?
Yes. We could do it after the game.
Alright, we'll do it after. So what else did I get installed there? I don't see a Commander Health button bar, even though I installed the Commander Health.
You should do. There should be a box with a picture of your commander and a little green bar with his life. I'll have a little look at your stream in a second. Okay, so I've posted it in your Twitch.
Great.
Oh, deleted link.
Do I have to enable that?
You might have to enable it or make me a moderator or something.
Okay, I changed my settings for that in Twitch.
Nope. You can't post links in Twitch, can you? You can. If I'm a moderator, can I post in links? Do you know? I'll post it to you in Skype. Maybe you can post it there. I don't think it's meant to hide it. Mine's on there by default. Maybe I'll send a couple of scouts to you and do a little bit of damage to you or something.
Okay. All right. So I did paste it. I was able to paste it in there,
Okay.
and then we can kind of see what's going on here if people want to check it out.
Mm-hmm. So the moment you can just see units alive, and you can scroll down and there's tons of things, and I can see the build order. Did you start with a bot factory?
Not as my very first. I first built metal extractor and then energy plant, a couple more metal extractors.
Yeah. I haven't played with it too much. There's a lot of functionality there.
Why is that Zaphod line higher than mine? I don't really like that.
Because are you looking at units alive?
Yeah, because you got more
Yes.
units alive, I guess.
I think that might be why.
Oh. Oops, one of these guys.
So, what did we install? We installed PA stats and hot build.
Yeah, which I didn't actually set up hot build apparently. I didn't realize I needed to. Somebody's asking what's the core of the stream, and it's just my personal stream. I'm just doing it. I do work at Uber, and so I'll do internal playtests. If there's different ideas I want to share or things that we've been learning about our own game, then I might talk about that. Sometimes I just play, and it's my own stream, so sometimes I play League of Legends or something because I'm just that way. Okay, these guys didn't run into anything, right? Yes, spoiler alert, I give spoilers. What the heck, why are these guys stuck?
Oh god, these AIs, why the hell did you add them?
Yeah, for that. That's pretty much it right there. You know, we actually play with a lot of AIs internally. Like, I mean, part of it's that we want to test the AI because, you know, Mike's always making improvements. Well, it's kind of unfortunate I built those there since I need to go down there, but, you know, it is what it is.
So yeah, we need to damage your commander. Where are you exactly? Can you zoom out?
You just want to find me so you get on my stream so you can come kill me?
I know where you are. I was going to damage your commander and see whether I can
oh, trigger it to...
Trigger it to appear. I think, yeah. I mean, it appears for me by default.
Okay. I'm going to reclaim my commander.
Oh, that might work.
Okay. Did that. No, it did not appear.
Well, that's interesting.
By interesting, I hope you mean disappointing.
Yes. Seriously, next game you are not adding the AI. This is not conducive to trying to show off mods.
But it's conducive to entertainment. I mean, just your complaining alone brings me a
shut up.
joy.
Come on.
What? Why so sad? Jeez. Why you gotta hate like that, man?
Well, I'll tell you what we can do is, I'm probably going to kill one of these AIs. I'm moving on the other one. And then maybe you can do hot build while we're playing the game.
Okay. Hey, I'm out of money.
What does your economic efficiency mod tell you?
48%. It's based on metal. It's orange. I think that
So
means
obviously,
I'm just got more fabbers than I can use.
yeah, you still do need power, but
Well, I'm actually I'm just going negative on power, I guess. Yeah, every time something pauses, my power bar is actually cycling up and down regularly. So right now it's full. Now it's ticking down as things move around.
People in chat are saying you might need to change settings in the options. So go into your settings menu, and you might have to turn it on for the first time, possibly. I think.
All right, I got PA stats on my settings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I hit F5, it loaded PA stats, even though. Alright, we'll fix this after because I'm just sure he's killing me right now. And at heart, I'm actually a gamer and I just can't stand not doing it. Wait, is there a... Oh, I could have sworn that was you. I don't care about that. Where's my... I really feel like I should be expanding more. Going into settings menu actually like brought up a lot of broken command lines here, or
using the debugger.
Sorry, what's that?
Using the debugger.
I am not. I could be. Well, you know, I thought I knew where you were, but then it turns out that's yellow. That's not interesting.
Where's blue? Because he's attacking me from all sides.
Man, I thought these guys were working. I guess building more radar is not that useful when you don't have any power.
It won't help too much.
I don't feel like I've got my fair share of the planet, considering that I'm a quarter of the entities on it.
I think you've got everything that you deserve.
Is that what you think? I can hear you microing super strong.
No, just doing a little bit of radar micro. I mean, scout micro.
You know, there was something that happened in the stream the other day that I was watching somebody and I thought, you know, there's an optimization that I don't think a lot of people do where they'll get the advanced radar and then they won't go back and turn off all their ground radar.
Yeah,
so
I do that.
You do that?
Yeah, I wish I did. Oh my god, the engineers, the AI repairs his commander with engineers.
Well,
that's pretty cool.
Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the AI to do that.
You gotta think that everything that you do, Mike is thinking, wouldn't it be awesome if the AI did that slightly better than us?
Well, if he was thinking that, then he should stop making him build vehicle factories for engineers.
Oh, there you are. Did you just kill... Yeah, you just killed yellow.
Yellow's down.
I'm gonna leave this blob here. Because knowing you, you're just gonna try to circle around me or some crap like that.
We're trying to showcase mods here, not kill you. Wasn't that the aim of the game?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so should we switch out and then do? Sorry, this is a game. I love games, and I just kind of automatically just jump in. Do you want to switch back to fixing the mods and do this later?
Yes, I think we should showcase some mods.
Okay. Well then, good job. You win again, because I can delete my commander faster than you.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether SSX seems to think that the mod should have been installed, so I don't know. Go into your settings.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to exit the game and come back, and then if they suddenly appear, we'll know that was necessary. That was, in fact, the whole point of the test.
Okay.